do my little check-in chat. Hopefully this does sound better. I have my technical team in the other room letting me know if they can hear things well enough. So far, no one's responding. So I'll just say blah, 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 blah. And where's Josh, my technical advisor? Sound better? Sound better? Question mark. Okay, I'm going to pretend it sounds awesome. So Adam Bigelsen here. If you checked in on my other video, hopefully you're around and checking in on this one. I did. I wanted to do just a check-in. Part of it is, isolating ourselves and being disconnected and wanting to connect. Josh says it sounds better. Yay, awesome. Practicing his Spanish. Good job, Josh. Okay, so I just wanted to do a check-in, let you know about, what went on with me in general. I'm curious as to what's going on with you guys. I'm hoping everyone is doing well enough. Are you okay with your families and the people that you're with? Are you okay by yourself? Are you going crazy? Are you angry? Are you being patient? Curious. So hopefully, my brother is sharing this on all these different pages. Can I share this? I'm going to share it on my page right now. Share, public. Okay, posting. Sounds great. Listen later. Hot tub is ready. David, I don't have any sympathy for you and your hot tub. Enjoy it. So back to reality. Here's what's gone on. I want to just give you an update as to what's going on with us. Interesting life. Josh and I living in Spain. Spain, great, making connections with doctors and scientists, looking at blood. At the same time, we're trying to find practitioners to work with. We can look at blood and tell someone what's going on, but we need someone to do the work because we don't do that. So it hasn't been easy for us to do that. Well, as we reach out, I'm connected with people in England. I'm connected with people in Mexico. There's connections all over the place, okay? So we connect again with the clinic Dad used to work at in Tijuana. They have a microscope. When I call up, they say, great, can you come down and train us? So basically they said, please come here. The doctors that are there, doctors Dad worked with 25 years ago when he became famous for his cancer work. If I do have any friends listening to this, this is an interesting one because not all of my friends know exactly what it is we do. If you grew up with me or around me, you knew my dad was a little different and interesting to say the least, a character. Oh, but as I do what I do, it's interesting how few of my friends actually chat about with this. Grandma said that you do not discuss religion or politics with people you want to be friends with. And what we've come to understand is the same is true about health. Okay, so I love what I do. I love what we do. We have information that can help so many people. So at this point, we connect with Mexico. Josh and I are coming to California to visit Mom and Lila, our sister, and then we're headed to San Diego, going to Mexico. We got people scheduled. Awesome. We're going to do blood. They're going to do treatments. Blood again. There's stem cells there. They've got hyperbarics. They've got everything you need, basically, is there in Mexico. They've got the biological dentistry clinic. So all of our resources are there. Slight chance I might have to move to Rosarito, which is not a bad deal because there's better waves in Mexico, Rosarito, than there are in the Mediterranean where I'm living in Spain right now. So blah, 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 blah. We come here to visit and we're ready. I'm running. I have put so much time and effort into getting Mexico going. I'm on the internet. I'm connecting with people. I'm trying to do this show and connect with people. And then we get here. Things go on, and all of a sudden, the internet is Facebook. It's one of the most toxic places there is. Carol, good. I'm glad it sounds better. So, and my plan was to work for a month and end that work the weekend of my 50th birthday, in which case I would be in Mexico surfing, yay, having some friends from San Diego come visit, visiting friends from San Diego. My girlfriend was going to come from Spain to visit and meet my family. So that's not happening. The work has stopped. There's no money coming in. I don't know when I'm going to get to see my girlfriend again. am living on a bed behind the couch in my mom's living room. Luckily, we're with family, which is wonderful and challenging at the same time. So that's one reason I'm curious, what's going on with people. So for me, I walk the walk as much as I talk the talk, as much as possible. I want to lead by example. So when I came here and did this, I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty healthy. My energy is awesome. I'm excited. I'm optimistic, enthusiastic. And this happens, and all of a sudden, I'm down. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. And I can't talk to my friends about these things. So I shut down a little bit. I kind of turned off the Facebook for a little bit, and I don't know what to do. So I was stressed. I had a lot of anxiety. I do my qigong every day with the healing sounds, and when I do the qigong, I feel better. Okay, it's interesting what the mind does, and we've seen it with health. Emotions causing issues and sickness. So now my mind, I need to control my mind. Um, it's that early morning waking up before everyone, and I'm not ready to get up out of bed because I feel like I could have slept more, and the mind goes right to stupid. Yeah, uh-huh. So what do? You can't run away from yourself and your thoughts. Qigong has been awesome. It gets the head right out of my butt. And I feel great. We've been walking, which is nice. In Spain, you're not allowed out of the house in most of these places. So we're kind of lucky we got out of there. So we walk on the golf course, which is really nice. Family's been fun. Our biggest issue is what to eat each night that we can all agree on. Who's going to cook? And what do we watch as a family? I love horror movies, and mom's not really excited about that. So it's been interesting. And I really did. I tried to find tools to keep myself in line. Excuse me. Uh-oh, virus. I want to share things with people. This is what we do. And the thing is, whether you believe that this is a hoax and a lie, or whether you believe that this is true, it doesn't make a difference. What we all believe now and understand is there is nothing more important than your health. Okay? Your Ferrari is not helping you right now through this whole experience, and your money and all that stuff. So when things open up again, I'm excited because we have a lot to offer. All right. And it's funny, my friends, like I said, I'm not sure how much you know about what we've done. Dad did some things. He changed medicine in the United States, and we've had experience for years. We have over 60,000 images of blood in our database. Did this for over 40 years. Dad was famous for his cancer work in the 90s because he was curing people. Okay. We know a lot about how the body works. And part of my problem right now in general is people that are trusting media figures that are not qualified. Okay. I was at a party once with some friends. Someone mentioned some cancer. I put in my 2 cents. Someone said, "That's your opinion." I said, "No, actually, dude, that's not my opinion. I've had experience with this. Okay. You haven't. So what the hell?" It got real quiet after that, which was interesting. But people are trusting people that are not credible. Okay. People are trusting numbers that are not reliable. So my interest is in who is seeing things firsthand and what's happening. Okay. And that's where things get interesting. I've always said this to people. I'm not interested necessarily in what you think, depending on what's going on. I'm interested in what you know. And when we talk about health, the way we say this a lot, and we say this very strongly. This is not what we think. This is what we know. Okay. Our dad did this. Josh worked with him 15 years. We've seen patterns over and over and over. So, and like I said, I don't discuss this with my friends. If people are interested, we have information we want to share because it's very beneficial and it can help people. So hopefully you are someplace safe. Hopefully you're talking to your neighbors. Okay. The commercials are funny because I am human, and as I watch a little bit of TV and stay safe, stay healthy, stay home, all I can think is stay the hell out of my face. And like I said, I'm human. So yeah, there's a little bit of anger in there. Let it out. Don't take it personally. This is all for educational purposes only. I don't want to wear a mask. The only reason I would is because of other people, and I respect them. At the same time, I go to the grocery store and I walk down the aisle, and I'm tired of walking out of your way. Okay, if you're afraid, get out of my way. I don't know what else to say. Okay, this is me just letting things out at this point. Um, so I'm gonna cut this kind of short because I don't want to just sit and babble. If anyone has questions, thoughts, concerns, issues, I'm curious and I'm interested. What are you doing? I think for me, like I said, the qigong has been awesome. Thank God for my guitar. I'm teaching some lessons, which is great. If people are interested in a lesson, first one's free, and depending on whether or not you're working, we can work things out. Okay. I have a student right now that's on lockdown in Jamaica. We're doing lessons once a week. It's awesome. So I'm enjoying at least connecting with people. At the same time, I'm having a hard time connecting with people because some of the conversations are so exhausting. I just think that people should educate themselves as to how the body works and really focus on taking care of yourself. Honestly, I hate to say it, but you know what, people? It was time. I mean, how many of you are microwaving your food, eating your McDonald's, sitting on your ass all day, okay, no exercise, no health, nothing, and not enjoying your jobs? This is it, okay? We've been reduced to basics. What is important to you? We have to eat, breathe, sleep. Hopefully you're eating well. Breathing, well, there's issues going on with that, but you know what? Breathing exercises are so important. Exercising your lungs is important. There's respiratory issues related with stuff. We can tell you about that later if you're interested. But breathe, get some exercise, and joy. Talk to some friends, get some joy. I can actually show you, it's interesting. Blood. I'm going to do some of this too. I can show you my blood. My blood is healthy blood. Okay, my blood is a terrain that disease and viruses cannot live in. Someone was kind of trying to argue with me and said, well, why don't we send you to Wuhan? And I said, I'm not going to Wuhan. That terrain environment sucks. Anyone that goes there would get sick. So how do we test it? I said, well, and I told my girlfriend this. I said, if you have some attractive, coronavirus infected woman, I'll make out with her for a while. And I'm not going to get the virus. So little things though, when you get joy and you have fun in your life, you can feel the energy. That helps your immune system greatly. So figure out how to get some joy. Do silly things. It doesn't make a difference. What are you guys doing? I'm going to post a video you'll watch. I rode my mom's red wagon down the golf course the other day. Getting a little delirious, but have fun with it. So I think it's important to take care of yourself. I think it's important for you to filter through information that makes sense to you. Okay? The things we say, I can show you evidence. We have people that have been through this. So I'm not just talking theoretically. And what I would love for you to do is your own experiments. Okay? You're feeling cruddy, things are weird. You know what? Put on some Weird Al Yankovic. Put on some Dr. Demento stuff and sing some ridiculous stuff. Let's all do the hokey pokey. Let's all do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. I can't turn around because my wires will get weird. But what are you going to do at this point? When you get the joy, it's good for your health. Okay? Connecting with people, it's good for them. It's interesting too, health-wise or friend-wise. Like I said, I don't discuss this with all my friends. I posted how many people have recovered, which is one thing Anna is doing in Spain. And as soon as I posted that, one of my friends, whom probably won't watch this, but if he does, I love you, man, responded and said, oh, that's like posting how many people recovered from cancer. I guess he doesn't realize that we've worked with a lot of cancer and they recovered. Duh. Anyways, sorry. I love you, man. And then he said, posting the deaths keeps it real. Okay, you know what? This is my reality. And in my reality, I don't want to see death every day. I know it's happening. I want to think of some positive. There's a balance here. Okay. So I post the positive. He posts the negative. You know what? Keep that in your world, buddy. And thanks for the input. Why don't you impose your death upon my optimism here? So I want you to be optimistic. I understand we're all human. I think connecting with people is the best thing we can do. Whether you do it online, phone, whatever, call a friend you haven't seen in a while. As I was having super low energy issue with my 50th birthday, my brother Josh did something awesome. He connected me with friends. he lined up a bunch of appointments for me. I talked to a friend from high school initially, was awesome. And then I got on a Zoom chat with three of my buddies from college. That was awesome. Mark and Sean and Jim. It was like hanging out. Wonderful. I cannot encourage you enough to connect with people that way. Then I connected with another friend I actually went to like elementary and middle school with. I felt so great after that. It was one of the best presents ever. And my health, because of that, is better off. All right. So my name is Adam Bigelsen. I am the son of Dr. Harvey Bigelsen. My brother Josh Bigelsen and I, we teach about health. We have traveled quite a bit doing this, and we just want to share information from our experience that can be beneficial to you. We don't want you to trust everything that we say. We want you to try things for yourself. Okay? Take a day and don't microwave your food. Eat what you enjoy. Go get some exercise. Sing some ridiculous stuff, whatever, and just notice how different you feel. Do you sleep better? Things like that. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I just really wanted to connect and chat at you for a moment or two in hopes that I can plant some seeds of optimism and hope in a real way. Dad always said there's no such thing as false hope. So if you are thinking this is the apocalypse and everything is going to be horrible, you know what? You can still dance in your house right now. You can still call a friend. Okay. We're in the business of hope. That's our experience. So I'm going to stop at this point. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to do this again because it feeds my soul. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel like somewhere someone needs to hear these things. And if you have friends that are going through things like that, please share this stuff with them. If you listen to this stuff and some of it resonates with you, great. Let's just focus on what works. Okay. There's enough ridiculousness, negativity going on at the moment. Keep it positive. Keep it hopeful. And if you're thinking conspiracy, I'm going to end on this last note. I have a conspiracy theory. Here's my conspiracy theory. There's a small group of awesome people that are pulling strings, okay? But these awesome people are doing this in a way that is really best, okay? So I know, and don't argue with me. Relax, settle down. What they're doing is cleaning up the earth. So you notice like Michigan, they can see the shipwrecks, the Himalayas they're seeing, the smog is lifting in places. So these people are grounding us because we've been bad, and the earth is starting to recuperate. And it can regenerate so fast. Oh my God, I'm going to have a friend on the show, and we're going to talk about a documentary he did. The earth can recuperate. So let's let it heal, and then let's go back and be nice to each other and nice to the world. Okay? I actually think maybe every 6 months we should do this. Every 6 months, everything stops, get together with your family, and just be. Okay, what's important? You've got your food, you've got your family, you've got a place to sleep, and you're having some joy and letting the world relax. So how's that for a conspiracy theory? Positive, yay. In the end, I think it's going to be very clear who's interested in doing what they can do to help themselves and the world, and who's not. So those of you that are on board and ready to take care of yourself and the world, I have some things to share with you. Yes, I have a plan. I have a big picture, a master plan, and you're invited. All right? So, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you're having a good day and doing as well as you can in the midst of life happening to us. All right? Best to you in health. Onward and upward, and share it. Have a good day.